We are a business training and consultancy company, and we have a contract with Belfast City Council to run their Market Startup programme. So this pop-up shop is part of the Market Startup programme, and the programme has consisted of a workshop, training workshops, mentoring support to help all of the participants get their business properly off the ground, test trading at St George's Market for the Christmas market for 6 nights coming up to Christmas, and best practice visits to other good examples of other retail and different types of outlets and businesses, and help with finding supplies and that type of thing. So really the essence of the programme is to help people get started up in either a food or a craft business. The whole programme has built up to this, which is a pop-up shop which we're running for 10 days to let people test trade and be in the high street and show people their products.
What's that for?
Belfast City Council have funded this entirely. They've funded the whole Market Startup programme. It's been free to the participants, and we've had 20 participants through the programme, all making either food or craft. And the whole idea of the programme is to promote retail. Most of the funding organisations don't support retail, and Belfast City Council have a strategy to support retail, and this is to support start-up retail. So as a result of this programme, we've already got 2 people who have already started up their own retail outlets, and then the pop-up shop is to help people to try out the idea of retailing, and we've brought in Refound, who do pop-up shops themselves, to help with this as well. We have a few people who've already started up their own shop, which is great. Money is one of the stumbling blocks. It's difficult to be able to afford it, but the other thing is just test trading with the product to see whether the product is acceptable in the marketplace. It's too big a risk to open a shop and then see whether or not people like your product. So it's a really good opportunity to try that and see. In terms of other stumbling blocks, really, the whole thing, it's a whole journey to start up a business, and the people who've come on this programme haven't been in business before they've come on the programme. So really they've started from sourcing supplies, knowing where to get their equipment, knowing how to do their marketing, knowing how to keep their books, knowing how to stay legal and do their VAT returns if they're going to register for VAT, do all their bookkeeping, all of those things. It's a complete journey, and we really started from the very beginning with this group, and now they're going to test trade, and if this is successful, some of them might open other retail shops, or they might supply to other retailers like bakeries or delicatessens in the food case, and craft shops and high-end shops for the craft products. So it gives them the opportunity to see. It also makes it easier for them to sell their products again. If they've had a good reaction here and a good response to what they're selling, it gives them more confidence to go out and sell to others. We tried very hard to get somewhere on Donegal Square and one of the main streets, and a lot of the landlords are just not interested in a pop-up shop because it's only here for 10 days. So a lot of them are not interested in doing it for that. If we had been able to take the shop for longer, they might have been interested, but for a very short-term rental, a lot of them just weren't interested at all. It wasn't worth their while. Belfast has become much more like other cities with just the multiples in the main street, and there's very little opportunity for new, original, local indigenous businesses to start up, and the high street rates are so expensive that it's very difficult for smaller businesses. So this is a great opportunity, and working with QSS is fantastic as well because they've been so supportive of this. It's based in their premises in their gallery on Bedford Street, and it's a great opportunity for people to try this, to show their products to the public, which they can't otherwise get out to the public with.